It's the beginning of February, and the weather doesn't suck. So the weather's actually been nice for a few days, but the trails have been in a no-ride condition due to freeze thaw and just that top level of peanut butter that you get. So today's been really nice, and the trail report is starting to report that the trails are healing up and getting ready to ride. So I figured I would try Poor Farm Park. Now, it did say that most of the trails would be ready by this afternoon, but Poor Farm drains really well, and you know, it just has some great trails here that the water tends to run down the hill. It horseshoes all around the park, and so I'm very confident that I'll find some good conditions here. But first things first, see you in a bit. All right, so if we cross over the road here, we get a nice little warm-up lap in what's considered the Poor Farm Flats. They're just a little twisty and pedally, single track. Sort of get your legs under you if you're old like me and you need that type of thing. Now, if you look up Richmond trails using the local trail group, you might not find Poor Farm listed. And it's funny how it's not really considered a Richmond trail, but I certainly do. This is one of my favorite trails in the Richmond area. It's not sanctioned trail with the local trail group, so it doesn't get a lot of attention, which is good in a way because it can keep the traffic here down. But there are a lot of people that do come out here to ride, and it's really nice trails that don't get overly manicured. I mean, they're certainly not maintained, but they just don't get overly manicured. So you get a little bit of natural riding, or what feels like natural riding, which makes it a lot of fun. Occasionally, you can get some interesting stuff built in here. The last time I checked, I think it said there was about 15 miles of trails here. And this is another park that just does a great job of using the space that they have, keeping you turning and moving. So really good conditions. Now, the only thing that's been slick so far are the leaves. Ooh, I'm gonna build up a sweat today. It's so warm. 65 degrees in February. All right, and this little extra bit gives us a log over, small log over. A little techie in the flats. All right, here's where we came in on. A little lower than what we came in on, but we're at that fire road again. Got a nice little log over here. And if you keep your speed up, you can get some air there. So, obviously, if you know me, my route was put together to minimize the climbing that you have to do while still hitting a lot of what the park has to offer. But I've certainly been here on other rides where it feels like you're climbing a lot more. So, do what makes you happy. I'm sort of hugging the top trail up near the fields here. And there are a bunch of trails that I don't typically ride across this gully over here. I just don't tend to get into them in my traditional regular loop. So, but they are good stuff. More tight and twisty. Oh, there's a little skinny feature right here, and I've seen many crashes on. Well, maybe we'll take that branch off, give it a try. So the tricky part about this skinny is that it's nice and flat up here, But so many people have come off of it right here that it's rounded, so you really have to keep your line. The old approach used to be from the left, so you had to turn in, and it was a lot trickier to keep your line on there with the turn in. But there's a new line that goes straight in, makes it a lot easier. It's always nice when you get it on the first try and don't crash. So we're getting up to this little pine grove in here, which they just put a new trail in there that really doesn't offer anything special, but the scenery is really cool as you're riding through. And you can get these, turn down into the gully, a little techy, but it'll give you the speed, hopefully, to get back on up, and then head back down. All right. All the way to the creek. So, as far as Richmond goes, that's a pretty cool little down section. A little tricky crossing here. Yeah. All right, so this is a little rock outcropping where the regular Techy line comes down by the creek here. And really, you just squeeze your way onto these roots, lift, and get on up. So whenever you have a nice rock outcropping like this, sometimes if you just stop to look around, you can find some interesting lines through there. But there is a line down through here. You just want to be careful that you don't damage any trails with your riding, but still having some fun. You can see that where this bench is up here, there's a secret little fun sideline here that I like. So it brings you up over these steep roots, and you got to kind of make a turn and then sort of skinny ride it across the creek or along the creek there. Let's see how it's riding. So what I love about Poor Farm is you can find some of these fall line type trails still. While may not be great for the environment, they certainly are fun to ride. That's the good stuff right there. So this is one of my favorite tech sections in the park, especially trying to climb it. First you gotta step up here, and then you could try to go through the water channels there, but certainly gonna grab a pedal, most likely. Then you have this second one to navigate, and getting up on that. And then, if you can see up there, third set of routes to navigate. So it's a pretty challenging techie climb. So let's give it a go. Let's try. Certainly a tough one. Getting tired. I'm pooped for today. Can't pass up a chance to go down it. So I ate it hard there. OTB. Kind of separated my fitness band and got the GoPro all dirty and broke the little clip here. We'll see if it'll finish. I also got a little scratch on the lens, but I don't think it'll be too bad if I just clean it off a bit. Whew, haven't crashed like that in a while. I think my hand just came off the bars. So other than a little bit of sand in my mouth, a little bit of dirt on me, here and there, relatively unscathed, barely scratched. I guess I fell well, or soft dirt, who knows. I think it'll be okay. That's one of the concerns you always have about riding alone, is crashing with nobody around. You get hurt. And unfortunately, there's a lot of hikers out here today, so I think I'd be all right. And even though I don't feel like I'm alone, because I'm always talking to the camera, I don't know, if I crash, the camera's not going to do much for me, except maybe record a struggle. Who knows? Maybe I could sell it and make a movie. Like, what was it, 48 Hours or whatever that show was. Live to ride another day. So behind me here is the fall line that's fun to ride. It's just on the side of the switchbacks that go back up to the top. So you can either push up here, which is no fun, or you can climb the switchbacks to the second switchback, which is still no fun, but better. So we're gonna go up there and we're gonna ride down. Certainly leaky here, to make it a little more challenging. We'll be surfing a little bit. Not bad. Certainly leaky here, make it a little more challenging. We'll be surfing a little bit. Not bad. Can't come to Poor Farm without checking out the amphitheater and riding these stairs. All right, these stairs are long and not that steep. So they're a fun feature that pretty much anybody could do. They're just long. They go all the way down to the bottom. Let's hit it. Not recommended if you have loose fillings. So out in the open here, it's a little skinny, but there's a bunch of branches blocking it. Just a little space. That's all we need. I'm tired. I'm tired, but I'm gonna keep trying. Damn. I got it. Yeah. All right, that's it for me in Poor Farm Park. Thumbs up if you like. Share if you're awesome. Subscribe if you're not, and I guarantee you, you will be more awesome. Anyway, guys, until next time, peace.